Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us on this special edition of the program. In case you missed the event of 21st June 2025, don't worry, we got you covered. Tonight, we shall be highlighting major events at the grand reception of Governor Umwena into the All Progressives Congress. My name is Clement Barikui. Welcome to Hiltop Mansion.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor, first lady, or the deputy governor of Akwa Ibom State? Worry no more. Hiltop Mansion got you covered. Hiltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hiltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
As highlighted earlier, Gasula Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, was a beehive as thousands of Akwa Ibom people came out in their numbers to formally witness the reception of Governor Umwena into the All Progressives Congress.
Shall stand on your mandate, Jagaban, on your mandate, Jagaban, on your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. Jagaban, on your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, Jagaban, on your mandate, we shall stand.
After 26 years of unbroken PDP leadership in Akwa Ibom State, this grand reception of Governor Umwena into the APC opens a new chapter in the political history of Akwa Ibom State. And for President Bola Tinubu, who was represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, the APC is more than an assemblage of politicians, but a family committed to building bridges across the federation.
A fundamental truth that for any political party, the most enduring power does not come from division. It comes from unity of purpose. The strength we seek is not found in standing alone, nor in fighting amongst ourselves, but in standing together. And that strength grows with every voice that joins this cause. That is how we move forward, not by clinging to what divides us, but by rallying around what leads us. We are here because we believe in building bridges, not walls, in mending fences, not erecting new ones. And above all, we are here because we know that a political party is more than slogans on a banner. A political party is its people. The people are the party. When the APC was conceived, the odds were stacked against us, but we endured. We overcame. We emerged not just as a political platform, but as a movement driven by fidelity to principles. And at the very heart of those principles stands a man whose name defines political tenacity and statesmanship. His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Few figures in our national history have given as much and demanded so little in return. Long before the drumbeat of democracy returned to Nigeria, he offered his resources to sustain the struggle. When the wind of vindictiveness sought to isolate Lagos when he was governor, he stood alone and turned isolation into innovation. While others traded their principles for a seat at their oppressor's table, he stayed the course and built an alternative. This is not hearsay. These are documented sacrifices. They were met not in pursuit of personal glory, but in defense of democracy. I'm telling you this Your Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, because I want you and our co-travelers to know that President Tinubu is a bridge builder, an inveterate Democrat. And so your decision to come home to the APC is one that you will never regret. Mr. President asked me to assure you personally, no one will question your place here. The party is your home. You will not be humiliated. You will not be forsaken. We are your brothers and sisters in the high tides and the low ebbs. We ride together and we rise together. And we protect those who will put us through fire and flood. That is why 10 years on, despite all odds, we remain the party to beat. We have defied the prophets of doom because we are more than an assemblage of politicians. We are a family. And as Mr. President said in his recent Democracy Day address, it is not our duty to fix the house of the opposition. What we are here to do is to offer a better house, one that has room for the displaced, the betrayed, the dreamers, and the doers like Pastor Omo Eno. That freedom to choose, to walk away from darkness into light, is the very soul of democracy. On behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I want to personally thank you. And of course, Governor Sherry Ogorebori, for your decision to preach for the democratic movement. In welcoming you to the APC today, I am reminded of an ancient wisdom. A single broomstick can be broken, but a bundle of brooms sweep with strength. You, sir, have joined the bundle. And be assured that we are all with you, sweeping away the old and clearing the path for a new dawn for Akwa Ibom State and for Nigeria. As Martin Luther King said, what binds us together surpasses whatever that divides us. And we either learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Here to align with you, it's an assemblage of colors. The kaleidoscope of colors that represents the Nigerian nation, from the north to the south, of all ethnic affiliations and religious beliefs. You are in a very beautiful form.
Senate President Gasula Pabio describes Governor Eno's move to APC as a reunification of Akwa Ibom State with other parts of the country.
Now, we are saying henceforth, come 2027, the South-South will go one way, and the South-South will vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for not moving away from the heart of Akwa Ibom. I've been around for over 4 days, interacting with our elders across party lines. And I realized that you consulted your people. There is an Ikwere proverb that says that if you are a leader and you are running on the bush track and you hear footsteps behind you, once in a while you must look to see whether the people are running away from you or they are following you. Governor Wano, in your own case, the people are following you. We are all following you. As the leader of Akwa Ibom State, Akwa Ibom is totally with you. I realized that you had to struggle a bit, particularly in my senatorial district, to become the governor. But with my presence here today and all my people, Your Excellency, things have turned around. I see you becoming the first re-elected governor in 2027. I see the president getting 99.9%. of the votes in 2027. So for you, I can see everything turning around, everything turning around for everything. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around for everything. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around for my love. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around for this song is a roga. This song is a man. Whoa. So why should I speak on a day like this? I should just sit down there and watch you as you take us to reunite us with the center. No need for speeches. Even God in heaven has recognized this day and given you clement weather because you are a man with a pure heart. You are a man of your word. You are a man of integrity. Your Excellency, don't think that everybody will applaud you. There will be a few of them who will think that you should not have done it. But don't answer them. The result of the development you are going to bring to the state will shock them. We have been clamoring for deep sea port. His Excellency the Vice President is there. When you are going to make your speech, among the things you ask us to do at the center will be the deep sea port. No biam? So why do you worry yourself? You are coming into a group that will never deceive you. We will not deceive you. We will give you more than you ask for. You can see even today, one of the 1999 governors is here, Governor Adamu Alero of Kebbi State. He sang in the Senate. And he came to the Senate as a PDP member. But when he realized that the umbrella was torn into more than 200 shreds, he quickly ran and rejoined his brother. Governor Alero, I thank you.
The presentation of the APC symbols to Governor Ino, performed by the national chairman of the party, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, marks his official reception into the APC fold.
National unity leads to national integration. National integration leads to national consolidation, leads to national consensus, leads to national development, and ultimately leads to national prosperity. So we have to thank the governor. Also, we have to thank the governor as well, because the National Working Committee is very much interested on the performance of governors all over the country. What we have seen is that this governor is a governor who has a good working relationship with the person who handed over government to him. The relationship between him is excellent, and this provided an opportunity for him to be a governor of continuity. He's able to continue with the good projects, good programs started by the previous governor. He completed other projects abandoned by previous administration. Therefore, he is a governor of continuity, and continuity leads to consolidation, and it leads to sustainability in governance. So we have to congratulate you.
For Governor Umeno, with this move, Akwa Ibom looks with hope to see a brighter future where her dreams of a deep sea port, among other critical economic projects, will be realized.
Let me at this juncture thank the people of Akwa Ibom State for the overwhelming support that you have shown to me for acting in the best tradition of the children of Issachar, who not only understood the signs of the time, but they understood what to do. While I deeply respect the emotions and sentiments of some of our people who have elected not to join me on this progressive journey for now, I want to state here unequivocally that strategic decisions are based on evolving realities, which demands that the future and collective interests of our state and people must be taken above all other considerations. Let me reassure all Akwa Ibomites that regardless of my political alignment, I will remain a governor for all Akwa Ibomites as we continue to implement progressively the Arise agenda, which is our social contract with the Akwa Ibom people. Today, Your Excellencies, we step out bold, fearless, brave, courageous, and happy. For this is an uncommon but progressive move from a position of strength. For we are not afraid of the future, nor afraid of the storms ahead, but we will focus on sailing the ship of Akwa Ibom State. For we have in our boat he who can calm every storm, he who can lead in every warfare, he who has gone before us and has brought us the victory. His name is Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. He has never lost any battle. He has never misdirected his people. It was John Campbell that said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." So we are not afraid to join the APC, for we know that with the APC, we will realize our deep sea port. And that is our plea. For over 30 years, Akwa Ibom have struggled to have a deep sea port. Today, we are reassured that the federal government will show us the order of reciprocity by helping us to realize our deep sea port. Akwa Ibom has the longest drought, 19 meters deep, that you don't need to dredge. We have struggled as a state, but I believe we have struggled enough. I believe that our president, who is a man of his words, will honor us. Even if it is one terminal, this movement would have been justified. Akwa Ibom people looks with hope and looks unto the president and the federal government as a bride looks unto the face of his bridegroom, that this movement will be the beginning of a new dawn for Akwa Ibom State in terms of infrastructure and projects that will make us to be seen as having taken a good decision. We have taken a risk by joining our son, the distinguished Senate President, to work with him and to deliver our president in 2027. But every risk also has a reward. And we know that Akwa Ibomites all around, both in country and out of country, will be very proud that this new marriage has brought us goodwill. Today, with the RISE agenda as our governance blueprint, and with what we have achieved already in the past 2 years, we are determined to deepen and expand the layers of our development and take our state to even higher levels of growth and expansion, which is what this progressive movement seeks to achieve and consolidate. All through the years, Akwa Ibom has been blessed with purpose-driven leaders who in their own right did all they could to move our state on the continuous path of growth, expansion, and development. Permit me, Your Excellency, at this point, to appreciate our father, an elder statesman, His Excellency, Architect Obong Victor Atta, who laid the foundation for our growth and with the fight for resource control and the derivation. Permit me to thank His Excellency, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, who came in with a sense of anger and transformed the infrastructural landscape of our state. This stadium we have today is to his testimony. No wonder it is named, called, and addressed as the Godswill Obot Akpabio International Stadium. We thank you, sir. Permit me to acknowledge my political father, His Excellency Mr. Dom Emmanuel, CON, who expanded the infrastructural base of our state and among other infrastructures gave us Ibom Air. And I'm sure all of us traveled by Ibom Air here today. Now it is another turn. And I'm sure that by the time we leave office, the Ibom Deep Sea Port would have been counted as another infrastructure that we have added. I make no mistakes in my demand so that the world will know that this movement has a cause and has a reason. Napoleon Bonaparte captured this underlying principle so succinctly when he stated that nothing is more difficult and more precious than to be able to decide. I believe, therefore, that the decision that I have taken on behalf of the Akwa Ibom people by joining the progressive train is for the overall interest of our dear state and will someday, in the nearest future, preciously define our steps and trajectory of growth and development.
And so it was at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of the program. Don't forget to tune in same time, same station. I remain Clement Bariku. Enjoy the rest of your night.